I grew up in Florida, and so the water, the ocean, boats were very much a part of the way our life progressed. And when I think of navigation, the navigator is that person who knows how to steer by the stars, can read the charts, knows where the dangers are, where the shoals are, where it's safe to go. And that navigator is the one who will get my ship to my destination. And I think it's a very relevant term to what we need to do once the cancer diagnosis is here.
When someone is diagnosed with cancer, it's like being placed in a foreign country and not speaking the language. And they hear the word cancer, they tend to shut down, and it's difficult to hear anything else. So as an oncology nurse navigator, we become their ears, their advocate, their support person along the way.
Cancer was really at a distance, and all of a sudden, it wasn't. My breast cancer was found in a routine mammogram. There's time when you're just shocked at what's happening, and of course you're worried and don't really know what's happening next. There is a lot more to this than you think, and that's when I met Lynn. I had no idea how far her reach was and how capable she really is and how helpful it would be, because I didn't think that I needed that much help, but you really do. It's your most vulnerable time. So that's where Lynn stepped in.
Depending on the diagnosis, that treatment can vary. They may have surgical options to choose from. They may have, different terminology that they have to understand, and we help them decipher through all of that information and begin to plan what comes next and what's best for them.
So a navigator will meet with a patient. They will assess their barriers to care. So do they have financial barriers? Do they have travel barriers? Do they have children or parents at home that they're caring for that is going to influence how they get to their appointments? But navigators work with the physicians as well. There are a lot of specialists that are involved in a cancer patient's care. So the navigator can help with that communication process between physicians and to make sure that their care is not disjointed.
Yeah, it's widely recognized across the U.S. and across the world that nurse navigators have been integral in the care of cancer center patients. What we've seen is that they can significantly expedite the care of patients. There's just only so many places that a doctor can be. I may be doing procedures, I may be seeing patients in the clinic, but while that's happening, our nurse navigator can be coordinating care for a multitude of patients, receiving referrals and new patients that may have a spot or a nodule, triaging patients to who they need to get to first. And so their help throughout this patient's process is invaluable.
The way I think about a navigator is not in terms of a nurse or a doctor, but in terms of a friend that you didn't have before. That's the love that you feel, that someone who knows more than you do is giving you more than an opinion, but she's giving you a real direction.